Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. Tis I, the one and only Archer with Archer Astrology. It's me, it's Archer. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Leo, it's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for December of 2023, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with me for a little bit, because my readings are timeless and meant to find you whenever they find you. I appreciate you for making time today to be here with me, Leo. If you could return the love for me, please, and love the like down here. Help get us out into the algorithm. Also, share the video, share the channel. Let's just heal everybody, because in the end, all you need is love. Money helps too, but love is also very nice. All right. Also, subscribe and set the bell to all notifications over here. I do go live every Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern for an all signs, from Aries to Pisces, plus a card for each sign, except for this week. If you're watching it before the 19th of December, this week, I'm going live on Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m. for a collab. I'm going live with Miss Hawaii's Tarot. So this one's going to be awesome. Bill's coming. We're going to do some live music. We're going to give away some tarot decks, some candles, and whatever else I find when I go shopping for it. And it's going to be an amazing time. And of course, Miss Hawaii and I will read the cards for y'all. So set the bell, mark your calendars, put a reminder in your phone, do all that stuff, and we will see all of you on December 19th at 7 p.m. And make sure you're subscribed to me and Miss Hawaii's Tarot. We'll be having the contest too, so you're going to be down in that live chat participating. All right? I'll see you there. Okay, Leo? All right. Also, continue to Page of Swords all over my channel. I got pick a card readings where my decks pick you. And if you're watching this one, I posted it today. I just did one of those, so check it out. And I also got some more healing music based covers with Bill over here. He's a Gemini, so he gets kind of vocal. Sometimes his A string reverberates like the beginning of I Feel Fine. That, but we're okay with it. It's cool. We love him. All right. So just check it all out. All of your weeklies, your monthlies, and all the lives are neatly prioritized into playlists for your viewing enjoyment. So you can make it a day, pop some popcorn, and just hang out with your boy Archer. All right. So let's do it. I appreciate you for doing that too, by the way. Okay. If I didn't mention it. All right, Leo. We are going to take a look at you and them, the energetical fence for December, with the Sagittarian influenced Mercury retrograde, which is a very awesome, optimistic energy, where Sagittarius shows up and goes, hey, you guys all want to try a different kind of adventure this retrograde? We're going to look at ourselves. We're going to go deep into your childhood, your previous lives, and find all that good, awesome stuff that you liked and manifest it so it rises like cream to the top of the service soup. We're going to make Buddha. It's like churning Buddha. All right? So let's take a look and see. And we're in the middle of a new moon in Sagittarius cycle mixed up to a full moon in Cancer cycle this month, which is actually going to be the complete opposite of what your grandmother used to tell you, Leo. Remember when they used to say, uh-oh, must be a full moon out? Well, this time the full moon is in Cancer. It's at home. Cancer's dominant rock is the moon. So this is like a good moon. It's called cold moon. So the upcoming full moon is actually a very good energy where you get to get all your manifestations. It's Oprah giving away cars, all right? So it's nothing to be spooked about. It's actually quite fun. So let's tap into it. Let's find out what's going on. We're going to do a 10-card spread for you. Put 9 cards on the table, 10th card at the bottom, using my new Tarot Iluma deck, doing the heavy lifting for your base cards. Then we're going to throw a boatload of clarifiers at it with the Titanic deck. All right, let's do it to it. And of course, the messages are only for Leo's highest and greatest good. That's a prereq. We don't even have to say it anymore. When you're with me, you are intimately and ultimately protected. All right, let's do it, Leo. This one's for you. All right, for Leo. One on your mind, December 2023 energies, thoughts, feelings, emotions, etc. What do we have for Leo? Let's go. Leo. What do we have for Leo? All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles, Leo. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable Leos. Roar. What sounds a dinosaur make? Roar. You mean like the ones on Jurassic Park? All right. What is Leo, somebody's spending too much time on TikTok. Don't forget 3, because the Queen of Wands is the outcome at the bottom of the deck. That's your energy along with some Sag energy here. The 3rd time is the charm on this one, to go the distance and come out a little positive. Somebody's going to be getting some flowers, I see, in the outcome, with the Realm to the 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This is a very unique connection, is it not? And it's the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer. The 3 of Pentacles to the frickin' World card shows you making it to a point of completion and going the distance. Right underneath that 3 Queen of Wands energy is the World card. Look how beautiful the World card is in this deck. I love the artwork on this. With the way I'm into sound healing and frequencies and alpha, beta, delta, delta, gamma, gamma, hooba, hubba, humma waves. Ah, dude, a lot of cool words there, but a lot of cool frequencies to check out. It's an awesome adventure. All right, let's take a peek. because you got some goodness coming your way. All right, let's find out. What's your current energy? What's going on right now? Your present energy is the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. You're happy. You're digging this. It's kind of some dreamy happiness energy here. But you feel like everybody's seeing it or noticing it. And you're still looking for that last cup that I think that your person probably is bringing into the table. Maybe you kind of feel like you're living in a glass house with a glass ceiling, but you're surrounded by people throwing stones. So what's up with that? We'll find out a little bit more. That takes us towards your immediate influence, the Four of Cups. Feeling a little overwhelmed about a situation, but staying determined and knowing exactly what you want. Maybe even with this energy here, the Four of Cups, Cancer energy, maybe all this water energy, Cancer and Pisces energy, has you feeling a little more like recluse, a little more kind of, I'm just going to hang out back here, kind of like a cat, kind of pouncing down a little bit and watching what's going on in that one. You're playing possum a little bit, and that came out during the All Signs last week. So the All Signs reading for you might even tie into this reading here too, because you're just being a little recluse and being, keeping yourself, keeping you cool, just enjoying being happy for a minute. Just Leo time. Leo time's needed. All right, that takes us towards your goal or destiny. Two of Cups, Spirit's driving this one. There's a serendipitous meetup in the cards for you that is coming in here, and I've heard that you maybe are the one manifesting this. You could be a life path number 2. Two of Cups. You got strong Cancer energy in the current situation along with Pisces. So this is all water. You are in your emotions, your heart. Oh, you feeling feels? Leo, are you feeling feels right now, knowing what you want? We're going to find out for sure. All right, let's take a look at their side and see what's going on. Their present energy, the Eight of Pentacles. Doing a lot of internal work on themselves. Their third eye chakra could also be energizing with this pineal gland little thing up here. Artwork, color. But they're doing a lot of work. This is like a Rolex. This is like a Swiss watchmaker putting all those little fine pieces together to make a timepiece. Rolexes aren't called watches. They're called timepieces. And they see you as a connection that like a Rolex or a Movado or like Christian Louboutin heels. They're only worn out for like certain special occasions. Otherwise, they're kept in a case, in a watch winder, or in their box or in a dust protector type of a thing. So they're doing a lot of work to preserve the connection because deep down they know that you guys work very well together. You guys might even have met at work, or you share a work interest, or something about your work connects to your okay? All right? Not so much like Penn and the Company, but like you guys are just, it's like a partnership. You guys are on a good level here, okay? All right, let's see where their influence is. They think very highly of you. They think a lot about you too, because the current energy around them, the immediate influence, is the Devil, Capricorn energy. So maybe a little bit of obsession, but I don't see that as much as I see them working on stuff, working on past addictions, past mindsets, getting that devil off of their shoulder a little bit. The devil can't go off your shoulder. We will always have angels and devils on our shoulders, but they're actually learning how to work with it, almost using the devil energy as their warnings, their red flags. And not so much what they're transmitting out, but almost like with that Eight of Pentacles doing the work on themselves like a fine watch. They're catching the errors of their ways and correcting them before they come to the surface. They're at a new level. They're a strong healer, okay? You could be working with like a manifester, maybe a projector, something like that, but they are like, they're creating in their own energies and going with the flow. They are really tuned into their intuition. All right, the future influence on this connection, I told you, it's the Emperor. Aries energy. The Grand Architect comes in getting everything that they want and that they've wrote it down in their notebook. Look at that red energized pink notebook that this Emperor has. So this is creating, this is manifesting and going forward. They're very confident, they're very strong. The future influence on this connection is a strong, confident outcome into this one. It's a new power. All right. Maybe like both y'all's gifts are going to strengthen. All right. Aries energy, Capricorn, Virgo energy. All right. Meanwhile, you are Pisces and Cancer energy. All right. Let's see. Going forward, what's the outcome? What's the incoming energy that's going to take this thing forward? What's go time? The Star, Aquarius energy. You guys are each other's guiding lights and your cups overfloweth. I pull Aquarius with a little Cancer off this because these two signs have been hanging out lately. They're like buddies. But you guys guide each other in all that love and unconditional direction. It's the card of some ultimate healing, celestial navigation, following the North Star to bring the ships into port. You guys are each other's guiding lights, even through the good and the bad. You guys always stick in there for each other. It's a deep love. All right, that takes you towards the environmental factors. The Ace of Swords, Libra energy, the go communication, the first talk, the first message, the hi, the how you been, the miss you, all that. The are you okay text message that takes things forward. You guys will be able to communicate in a much more equal level. Ace of Swords, the start point, the beginning. That takes us towards the inner emotions and how y'all are going to be feeling, which is the Four of Swords. Aquarius energy with a little Libra. This is like third decan Libra energy going into Aquarius. But this one here's the Four of Swords. Your dreams coming into a fruition and working through that. Keeping things heavily on the mind to rise to the top of the mountain in a very balanced and stable Libran type of a balance. Head and the heart chakras energizing. This is going to be an interesting one to pull on, especially that Four of Cups is ringing out to me right now, okay? So let's check it out, because right now your base cards, you've got a strong Pisces and Cancer energy, along with Capricorn and Aries. You also have Virgo. Aquarius is here, and Libra, strong Libra too. All right, angel number 44 shows up as well too. That could be a number to check out. And I'm also seeing the birth dates of the 2nd and the 9th. All right, we have the Death card to the 5 of Pentacles coming out to clarify into your energy. Right there's the glass ceiling shattering on this one here to the 5 of Pentacles. Why are you wanting to stay quiet while you're in your recluse mode? Look at these ones that are like, yeah. A lot of the first class passengers straight up ignored the situation that night when the officers asked them to get into lifeboats, and they're like, no. Why would I get in that little wooden boat when I could stay on this big warm ship that the news has told me for months is unsinkable? I want to get in the boat. I'm going to stay on the big boat. That type of thing. It's like a stop point to put you there. Death card. What do we got on that? The 3 of Cups. It's blocking the happiness. 5 Pentacles to the 5 of Cups. And it's a unique connection with the Knight of Cups. There was only one African-American family on the Titanic, okay? And even though you feel like you missed the boat with that 5 of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles to come out of this, I just heard a Leo say, Archer, how many times do I have to forgive them? Well, Knight of Cups. How many times does Leo have to forgive them? The Tower. 2:17, 2017, 2:17 a.m. Titanic time. That point that the straw broke the camel's back. This was the point that 2:17 a.m., 3 minutes before Titanic's final plunge that night on April 15th, where that stern, look at it, Titanic was a 44,000 ton ship. That's about 20,000 tons of junk hanging out of the water. That's a lot of junk in the trunk. So this is the straw that broke the camel's back. Once the stern got, it never actually got this high. It really only went about 12 degrees out of the water, but it was enough that the stress of that big old butt of the stern of the Titanic, it finally weakened the keel, that straw broke the camel's back and the keel split. That was what caused the separation and the break point. If you want this, Leo, if you want a future, you have to forgive them 7 times, 70 times, 700 times, 7 billion times. It's unconditional forgiveness. If you're here for them, you want them, and that energy, even if it's the little things, Leo, even if it's like how bad they snore in bed while you're trying to read your Kindle and you're like, you have to forgive them. It's just how it works here. So, I mean, like, okay, Tower moment to the 5 of Pentacles. I know whatever this was, it sets you off, and your feelings are justified. All feelings are justified. But it sent you down this path like I knew it would. Even because I knew at 2:17 a.m., I knew what the next 3 minutes were going to be because I've read the books, I've seen the movies and the documentaries. I knew what 2:20 a.m. brought out to that point. See? 2 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. Trusting your gut and following the serendipitous flow brings this in. See? The 3 of Swords. Having to forgive those mindsets. You're standing your ground through all of this. How fixed energy of you, Leo. So adorable. But you're too busy changing the world, being a revolutionary, and setting all these things into place. Look at this Death card. This is how you're changing the world, Leo. Because the sinking of the Titanic, even though the Grim Reaper looks really proud on that, Aries and Scorpio energy, that was the change point. Because without the sinking of the Titanic, we wouldn't have gotten international ice patrol. We wouldn't have gotten enough lifeboats on ships for every soul, not just based on the size of the boat. It brought things into the current times. Shipping regulations were out of date at the time the Titanic sank. They were old thinkings. The sinking of the Titanic changed the world, changed the mindset, changed the shipping industry forever here. You are at a point there that, no matter what, I don't believe there's one bad bone in your body, Leo. I cannot with you. I cannot believe it. Give me a couple more cards on this here. You're just simply tired of people who take without giving. Hierophant. You're tired of people who take without giving, and you want to be respected for your worth, for what you know. You're tired of having, it's like being tired of having to sleep with your wallet near your bedside. Or maybe you're even just checking into like scented oils and infusers. Or are you noticing, Leo, that like you walk through your house or your apartment and out of nowhere you smell a smell, like you smell sage or you smell chili or something that your grandparents used to make all the time? Right there, it's all signs from spirit coming down on you to come into this one to let you know that you're on a path and you're clearing your mind. You're clearing the sense, the sinuses to allow you to breathe and think clearer here. You're done being the scapegoat for people. You've put up with a lot, and your new beginning is promised to you in this one here. You're tired of dealing with the 3 swords, the 3 daggers. You just want a little love and a little sugar. Maybe you just need a piece of just ice cream cake. Straight up, old school ice cream cake, sugar and all. And just get a little bit of that love in there. You could be born on the 7th, possibly even the 18th also. But maybe you're a life path number 3 or 5 as well, too, on this one. All right, so let's get some clarifiers over here on the other side here. Give me some more on this. I'm not even going to the other side yet. The lovers, they choose you, by the way. 8 of Swords to the 9 of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is your end. This is still you. This is still you because you're having to make a choice to make a choice. How many times are you going to make the choice to make the choice before you make the choice? Lovers card to the 8 of Swords. With that 9 of Swords, the silence is getting to you that you want to break the communication and work through it. J. Bruce Ismay. J. Bruce Ismay just showed himself. The man that owned the White Star Line and owned the Titanic. Well, J.P. Morgan owned the Titanic. He owned the shipping line. But J. Bruce Ismay, his father, see, 4 cups. 444 is the new angel number. It shows up. Ismay's father created the line. It was his father's baby. It became J. Bruce Ismay's baby when Thomas Ismay passed away. Ismay loved the Titanic like it was his child. He gave birth to it, created it. The first ship, the Olympic, was named after the dream ship his father envisioned that would be called Olympic. And that man has been vilified ever since. The moment the flag staff went under the water, that man became the scapegoat because while all these important people died on the Titanic, he survived. Why did he survive? He got vilified in the press. He got called a chicken and a coward. It was crazy. He became the man the world would not forgive so much that he wound up retiring and just disappearing to his home in Scotland and leaving his father's company. And oddly enough, passed away about the exact same time that the RMS Olympic was scrapped. It was like the Olympic was the last of those 3 ships, and he stayed there for them in a quiet energy while the world just went on around him. That man did not cower into a lifeboat as depicted in every movie. At that point, in the time of the Titanic sinking, here's Bruce's cards. Thank you, Ismay. Appreciate you. The 4 of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Fool, and the 6 of Swords. Not Wands, but Swords. And the 4 of Wands does show a twin flame energy, the Fox and the Hound, with the Emperor showing up on the Emperor. Double clarifications. This story of Bruce Ismay showing up ties to both of you guys. You guys are mirroring and you guys are twinning because you guys are each other's wish. Aries energy to the 4 of Wands, heavy Aries energy. The Fool, the Emperor, the 4 of Wands, and with the 7 of Cups. At the point where Ismay got into the lifeboat, the ship was so far pitched down at the bow, the head was already under the water, the folks had already gone. It was getting late in the evening. People already had gone and ran to the back of the boat, thinking there was more lifeboats at the back. So it was Chief Officer Wilde and J. Bruce Ismay standing at the front of the boat, staring the water down, literally like right in front of them. And Wilde told him to get in the lifeboat. Another man actually got into that time to help man the lifeboat, and because there was nobody else left on the deck, the officer told them to get in. They testified to that, yet the press decided to vilify that he was the scapegoat. Chief Officer Wilde said to Bruce Ismay, Star card just jumped out on the star card. I told you guys are both mirroring this energy. All right? There was no reason for Ismay to stay on that boat. That would have been one more casualty that night. That man did what an officer of the ship told him to do, right? Queen of Swords. And yet the press completely Queen of Swords him for the rest of his life because of it. They couldn't forgive him for doing what he was told to do and what actually saved a human life, right? You guys have been through that. And this is the energy of no more scapegoating, no more energy that comes through this here. It's being able to forgive, to forget, and go forward. Justice. Seeing it and knowing it before it happens. This woman with her 2 children, kids could be involved or a factor on this, but this woman with her 2 children, this image I finally realized is she's walking towards the stern of the Titanic. She's on A deck, she's on the promenade, and she's walking towards the stern. It's already, the windows on the deck are open, so she's below like about the 3rd or the 4th funnel. This is beyond the promenade enclosure. So she's really near to the back. Well, in the background there, the iceberg is already dragging itself down the side of the Titanic. So You're strengthening your gifts, your intuitions, not being that doormat. This woman knows something not going right, and she's going to get in lifeboats. She actually is going to head for one of the stairwells that leads from the A deck to the boat deck. And literally, it's like what Ava Hart's parents said. You stay by this lifeboat and do not move, no matter what anyone tells you, type of a thing with the Three of Pentacles. You guys are trusting and working to overcome this and to rise above the rest of the crowd, the rest of the screaming crowd, readying for the stern, into an energy that is healed and balanced and understanding, not judging each other anymore. It's beautiful energy. All right, I still need some clarifiers on them. What's going on with them over here? Because this is actually both your stories. Do we have a way to tie these both in? Thank you, Spirit 2. I appreciate you for everything. Thank you. Thank you for the messages. Thank you, Ismay. All right. How do we tie? 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups to the Moon. Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio energy. Elizabeth. The name's Elizabeth or Matthew might reign out. It's Elizabeth Line. L-I-N-E. Elizabeth Line. She was a first-class passenger. You can actually see her depicted in the movie, in the James Cameron movie. There's a scene. I just got chills all over. I just got a spiritual 9-volt to the tongue. Thank you, Spirit. There's a scene in James Cameron's movie where Ismay is telling Captain Smith, I see the Titanic's not running full speed. We should light the boilers. We need to get into New York the evening before. This conversation did indeed happen, but it wasn't a form of pressure because the captain was still in charge. Captain Smith could literally put Ismay in the brink if he had wanted to. So it was merely a businessman conversation. Captain Smith was the millionaire's captain. He knew how the corporate world worked. They were simply having a conversation about Titanic getting into port, beating the Olympics time. It was all a competitive nature back then in the shipping industry. Elizabeth Line testified at the Inquirers afterwards that she heard that conversation. She's the woman in the scene in James Cameron's movie she's got a hat on and a white dress and she's sipping tea. And she overheard them talking. Elizabeth Line really heard that about Ismay kind of talking to Smith about increasing Titanic speed and arriving into New York early. But with that moon card and the secrets being revealed on this connection deeply, if you actually looked at the charts and the logs from the distance the ship made right down to the point where the frickin' boat's at today, that spot in the Atlantic Ocean, and Celestial Navigate calculate that, Titanic had not increased its speed. It maintained the speed. Captain Smith never, even if Ismay said, light more boilers, he did not do it. The ship was still at the same cruising speed it had been for that part of the journey. From where it hit and where it sank to New York, there was still no way that boat was getting there on Tuesday night. It was coming in Wednesday morning just as it was scheduled. And your guys' energy here, their side of the fence, is doing that, staying that course and overcoming the pressures that are going on right now during Mercury retrograde to maintain speed and heading, okay? Of course, there's some anxiousness and some happiness, 10 of Pentacles, to get in early. The new boat, the new energies that are come from this. But it's a new power as your gifts strengthen and go forward into it to go the distance. The 6 of Wands. Caitlin Petty shows up. This time she's singing Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. She probably can sing that much better. No offense, Celine Dion. Sorry. It's just she got a thing about it with Daryl with the guitar and whatnot. And then she's winning a freaking Grammy for all of her original songs here. This is Molly Brown giving the award to Captain Rostron for his heroic duties that night, risking his ship to come to the aid of the Titanic. All right. It's a card of victory that you guys achieve here as your gifts both strengthen. And dude, you guys are both really gifted, are you not? You are. But yeah, it's strengthening here. Do you two watch tarot together? Oh my God, that's cool. Do you guys like sit down and watch tarot together, or you do readings on each other or something? Am I just here to amuse you? The 6 of Pentacles. No, you're cool, Archer. You can keep going. 6 of Pentacles. It's a coming together. It's Taurus energy. It's the meeting of the minds here. It's a refreshed mindset from all of this. 10 of Cups. Angel number 1010 shows up as well. Aries, Virgo energy, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio. Dude, like literally everybody's here showing up for you, Leo. It's whatever this is here. Everything has gone through this. You guys, if you guys don't watch tarot together, you're gonna 6 of Pentacles to the 10 Cups. You're going to. This is an even energetical exchange that you guys, I'm seeing possibly 3 to 6 lifetimes already. You guys are that far into your story. So you guys have done this dance already and you're going to do it again. So it's like, at some point, the ultimate story of all this is forgiveness. It's the ultimate chapter. It's like the novel that's been written on this one here. It's an even energetical exchange where you guys both come together, forgive and forget, close the circles, and that's literally passing the test. All right? And going for it. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles to the frickin' Empress, Leo. You do know how to end and close a reading. Energy in the outcome is the Empress. And here's the beginning with the Ace of frickin' Pentacles to go forward. This is a Ten of Pentacles glow. Whatever it is, this connection, it's gonna check all the boxes. And it's literally destined and written in the stars to go out this way. And the outcome is generational wealth while clearing generational curses. It's an amazing, even risen energetical exchange. I love it. And you know what, Leo? I knew this was how this reading was going to go the moment I sat down and picked you to read for. Nice energy. Leave a comment down below, Leo. Let me know how this resonates. Claim it down in the comment section. Leo, you got a lot of Pisces energy. You got a lot of Cancer energy, given. Fixed energy. So heavy Aquarius is showing up along with Taurus and Scorpio. You're here, of course. Aries is here as well, too. Honorable mentions go to Gemini and Libra. There's also some Capricorn hanging around, okay? Sagittarius, too. But, yeah, follow along to that, because remember, we are not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Leo, darling. We're all the parts of all our charts. And I am FHA compliant, and I will read for any sign or placement that desires and inquires. All you got to do is ask. If you'd like to ask, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com for a personal reading. I appreciate you very much. Also, like, share the video on the channel, subscribe, set the bell. I'll see you December 19th for the live collab with Miss Hawaii's Tarot. And please check out the base covers, check out the pick a card readings, subscribe, and I'll see you Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern for our live all signs. Come and hang out with me in the Mod Squad. It's a good time. All right. Leo, I love you very much for this. Thank you for being a part of this and taking the time out of your day, your life, to be here with me and to get these messages from Spirit. And Spirit, thank you very much for the messages. It was an honor to have you all here and to read for you today. So until next time, you keep it safe, and I'll see you next time. All right? Until then, namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, cheerio. See ya.